We welcome you back to Lumberton, North Carolina for the Dixie Youth Baseball World Series here on JockJive Sports. I'm Michael Now. Thank you all for being with us today. We're getting ready for the first game of the winners portion of the bracket between Arkansas and South Carolina. They are the opening game of the winners bracket here on Field 1 today. South Carolina won Pool 1 yesterday, defeating Texas and Florida in dominant fashion, and they are taking on Arkansas, who is the runners-up in Pool 3, defeating Lumberton and falling to Louisiana yesterday. So they draw the winner from Pool 1, and we are set to have a great game on hand for us today. Both teams highly skilled, good position players, hit the ball well. We're in for an exciting game today, folks. And South Carolina's taking infield at the moment. We'll be getting here shortly. And before we get the lineups to you today, we're going to go over our shout-outs one more time, just so you all know how that works. My phone number is on top of the scoreboard in the left-hand corner of the screen. And you can text that. Again, it's 540-325-0358. Just text me who's making the shout-out, who you want to shout out, what your message is, and I'll do my best to read them out on the air during the game. We've been able to get to all of them so far, so hopefully we can continue to do that. We're getting ready to announce the starting lineups on the field for the team, so we will go ahead and do the same. We will begin with Arkansas, and they are from Texarkana, and they are led by head coach Lewis West. So to begin things off for them, it'd be Evan Moody, followed by Kaysen Schilling, R.J. Wade, Gage Clement, Nathan Comby, Jackson Rotier, Jonah Purdue, Ethan Allen, Isaiah Hamilton, Bradley Ferguson, Gavin Mudford, and Zach Sells. They are the visitors today. And South Carolina will be the home team. They are led by head coach Michael Tyler. And their lineup consists of Kendall Wright, Will Green, Braden Dunlap, Ethan Paleoc, Cooper Chavis, Carson Lloyd, Brody Johnson, Landon Jolly, Alan Moore, Leighton Haygood, James Willis, and Gage Boyer. And it is a hot one here today, folks. The sun shining, humidity at obnoxious levels, threat of thunderstorms later in the day. Hopefully that doesn't end up being the case so we can get everything in on time, as we are scheduled to play games until 8:30 tonight here in Lumberton on day 2 of 4 of this tournament. So what's at stake here for both teams? Well, it's a lot. The winner will move on and have a good bit of time off. They will continue in the winners portion of the bracket, and they would take on the winner of North Carolina and Tennessee. The loser of this game, however, will fall to the loser portion of this bracket and take on the loser of North Carolina and Tennessee. Those games will both be later this evening. And a win would greatly make the journey to the championship, which is held on Tuesday, July 31st, that much easier. Again, for regard to pronunciations, if I am mispronouncing somebody's name, feel free to correct me. I always want to make sure I get everybody's name right. And as both teams get finished being introduced, the officiating crew does as well. And we will do the Invocation and National Anthem. So we'll tune you in for that. National anthem complete. Baseball about to begin. And we're in for a good one, folks. Remember to text me those shout-outs. I'll get them out to you on the air. And we've already got a few coming in. Good luck, South Carolina, number 3 from Big Brother. South Carolina, number 13. Big Brother plays next weekend. Team South Carolina, baby. Number 3 for South Carolina is Landon Jolly. So good luck to you, Big Brother of Landon, next week here as well. Go Jackson, go Arkansas, love Mama. That would be Jackson Rotier. He played a very nice few games yesterday. Let's go, Team SC. We are so proud of you. Hashtag Midland Pride, home of the 5-time World Series champions for Dixie Youth Baseball, Steve Knight. So South Carolina, an illustrious history coming in this tournament. Looks like they're on their way to potentially continuing that. And good luck, Bradley Ferguson and Texarkana East. We love you from Nana and Pawpaw. Bradley Ferguson, popular man yesterday. Let's see if he continues to get that same level of shout-outs today. And we're set to play some baseball. Evan Moody leading off for Arkansas, followed by Kason Schilling and R.J. Wade. Number 3, Mr. Moody, is locked down over at second base. He had a very nice opening day defending the 4-hole. And he's going to look to get off to a good start here today, and he takes the first pitch. And back-to-back takes from him. And a swing and a miss from head coach Lewis West, pitching to him on the mound today. And Moody's soft ground to the left side that rolls harmlessly foul. Picked up by Cooper Chavis, number 13 over at third base, and chucks it back to West in the circle. A good bit of South Carolina fans here lining the right side of the dugout, along with the Arkansas contingent on the left side of me here, cheering on their boys from Texarkana. And Moody hits a hard ground ball to shortstop, where it is fielded by Braden Dunlap, who makes a throw across the diamond for the 6-3 play and the innings first out. And then I'll bring up Kason Schilling, number 84. On the left side of the plate. Swings the first pitch and fouls it up the left side to begin his at-bat. And they once again fouls him off the left side. Back-to-back decent hit balls from him. He's got to straighten out a little bit. Mr. Schilling, the third baseman on this Arkansas team. And a swing and a miss at that pitch there, and he strikes out for out number 2. And it'll be R.J. Wade now, the left center fielder, with 2 outs here, looking to hack away. And he bloops one to the right side. That falls harmlessly in front of first baseman Ethan Paleoc. And we will redo things here. Again, this is game 1 of the winner's bracket. As R.J. Wade grounds one too short. Dunlap over there fields it, charging it. Makes a throw over to first in time to get to Speedy Wade And it's 3 up, 3 down to begin the ball game for South Carolina. And we will go to the bottom of the first. South Carolina will be led off by Kendall Wright, Will Green, and Braden Dunlap when we get to the bottom of the frame. And remember, there's a presentation of JockJive Sports, and the Summer of Dixie is underway between now and mid-August. JockJive will be streaming all of this tournament, plus the Final Four for the Junior Dixie Boys Pre-Majors, and Majors World Series, the AAA Ozone and Majors World Series in Lumberton, which is where we are right now, and so much more. Catch it all right here on JockJive.com, and don't forget to subscribe to the JockJive YouTube channel. We stream all Dixie Youth Baseball, most youth sports, and high school football in the fall to our YouTube channel, and you'll want to know first what games are coming your way. And it looks like we got some more shout-outs coming in. We do indeed. For Evan, Texarkana, number 3, good luck today from Aunt Amanda. Let's go, Bradley Ferguson. Love you, buddy, from Daddy. Bradley, man, you're a popular guy. Once again. Love you, Ethan Paleoc, Pappy, watching from Alabama. Thank you all for those. And we're getting ready to get underway here. It's Kendall Wright. Singling up the middle. Well-hit ball from him into center field. Getting past the center fielder. Wright's going to head for second, trying to turn it into a double. And he slides in safely, pops up, and gets South Carolina off to a good start in the bottom of the first. And Will Green sends a blooper into right center field. Kendall Wright's going to race home. The throw to the plate is not in time. Wright scores. Green slides into second on the throw, and South Carolina is on the board early. So that's going to be a single and an RBI for Green, and then advance to second on the throw. South Carolina jumps out early in this one. And I'll bring up Braden Dunlap. And Dunlap pops one over my head here. And about hits me, lands on my equipment. And Alan Moore comes over and takes the ball. That bounced on my table there. Close call. Didn't want to break. This equipment's not mine. I want to break. Braden Dunlap flies one into left center field. That gets past the diving Arkansas outfielder. And here comes Green to the plate. The throw again is over. Dunlap goes to second. And Green scores. That's going to go down as a base hit. And advance to second on the throw. So South Carolina offensively coming out hot to begin this one. And now Ethan Paleoc at the plate. Runner on second. Takes that pitch. Didn't like what he saw there. Paleoc swings and misses that pitch there. Out in front on that. A little off-speed action there from Coach Tyler. And another swing and a miss from him there. So we got 2 strikes on him. He's got 1 more to go. And he takes that pitch, didn't like what he saw there, and this will be the last one of the at-bat. And he hits a ground ball through the 5-6 hole. And here comes Dunlap coming around third to score as that ball got past the left fielder. And Paleoc is in for an RBI double. South Carolina continues their hot start at the plate. And these are just well-placed balls. Not a whole lot Arkansas can do here. As South Carolina is just finding some gaps. As Cooper Chavis now at the plate, the third baseman, number 13. And the Arkansas coach is telling the outfield to be ready. As Chavis dribbles one to the mound where it is picked up there, but bobbled by Rotier, who makes the throw in time to first. Excuse me, he does not. Chavis beat out the throw. And that will go down as an infield single. And Paleoc moves to third. So runners on the corners now for South Carolina. Still no outs. And Carson Lloyd at the plate. The right-handed batter, number 10, takes the first pitch in the dirt. Brody Johnson in the on-deck circle, getting loose for the boys from Palmetto State as Lloyd swings and misses. And the pitch to Lloyd is blooped up to the shortstop, where it is caught by Gage Clement for the first out of the inning. Nice catch by him over there. And that will bring up Brody Johnson. So he's got an RBI opportunity here with 1 out, runners on the corners. That would be Paleoc at third and Chavis at first. And we got a few more shout-outs to get to here. As Johnson hits a ground ball to third where it's scooped up. And the throw is in the dirt and not in time. It was a good play initially by Case and Schilling. But his throw couldn't be corralled by the first baseman, Comby. So that allows another run to score. And Chavis goes to second. Johnson stands at first. Paleoc touched home. And it is now 4-0 in favor of South Carolina. And now it is Landon Jolly. Might be my favorite last name of this tournament as he grounds the ball to second. Nice play over there by Moody. Tags the runner Johnson on his way to second. He's out. Jolly safe at first on a fielder's choice. So there's now 2 outs now. Runners on the corners once again for South Carolina. And Alan Moore with an RBI opportunity for the home team. Moore takes the first pitch and keeps the bat on his right shoulder. No swing from him. And The breeze continues to come a little bit here softly as Moore just foul. Skipped over the third base bag and to the left side of the chalk down the third base slide. And we're back to a couple shout-outs here. From Dad to my wife, Alyssa, and baby girl, Maylee, who's watching on sidelines, and number 17, Isaiah, on Texarkana, Arkansas East. From Dad, good luck. I love y'all. Have fun watching from home in Texarkana. Thank you. As there goes my camera, as that ball popped up into it. And I'm going to go adjust that real quick. All right, seems to be fixed, and we had another run score for South Carolina on that base hit from Alan Moore. So runners are now on first and second with 2 outs. And then Haygood hits a single into left field. That will load the bases, but the throw coming in gets past the third baseman, Schilling. Jolly thought about coming home, but refrained from doing so. So the bases are full. That was Cooper Chavis who scored there on Alan Moore's base hit. So Jolly's at third, Moore at second, and Haygood at first with James Willis at the plate now. And I'm going to have to readjust my camera once in between innings again. It's doable right now, but I'm going to get you all a better view when I can. As clouds are getting a little darker over here. Started looking about that way about this time yesterday. As Willis slaps a line drive into center field. Well hit ball. That'll score Jolly. Here comes Moore coming around third, racing home. The throw is not in time. Cut off by Rotier in the middle of the infield. And 2 more runs score for South Carolina. Willis standing on first. And Haygood over at second now. So a good piece of hitting from Willis there. One of the hardest hit balls I've seen on this field so far. But a good job by the Arkansas outfield to not let that get past him and turn into extra bases. So now Gage Boyer at the plate, and South Carolina's going to bat around. He is the number 12 hitter for them. And South Carolina offense picking up right where they left off yesterday against Texas, where they exploded for 16 runs. As Boyer hits a little pop fly to center field that is caught out there. Nice catch. I believe that is R.J. Wade out there. It is. He retires Boyer and ends the inning, and we go to the top of the second. But South Carolina dropped 7 on Arkansas in the first frame. And we'll be right back. I'm going to fix the camera for y'all, and we'll have the second inning when we come back. JD. All right, we are back, folks. Thank you for your patience. We got the camera fixed. And Gage Clement leading off for Arkansas. It's a foul ball over the left field side. And we'll redo things here. Arkansas went 3 up, 3 down to begin the ball game. And Clement hits a deep fly ball to right center field where it is caught by Will Green out there. Nice play by that young man to retire Clement. So 4 straight outs to begin the ball game for Arkansas. And we're going to get to a few more shout-outs here. Ooh, they're coming in hot. From fans in Texarkana, Ethan Bryan and Stephanie Jackson, let's go Arkansas. Thank you all. As Nathan Comby is at the plate now. And the wind, to answer the question of Pappy, who is Ethan Paleox's Pappy, the wind is very slight going from right to left here. So that would be northwest a little bit. And we have fixed the camera, so thank you for that. South Carolina Pride, love you, Layden Haygood. Thank you. Good tag, Evan. Sasha is proud of you, number 3. Let's go Landon from Logan and Chance, excuse me. Good luck from Landon, Ethan, Preston, and Calder. As Comby drops a single into left field for the first base hit of the game for Arkansas. That landed harmlessly on just inside the left field line. And Arkansas has some life here with Jackson Rotier at the plate. Go Landon, my brother. I believe that would be Landon Jolly. And way to go, South Carolina. Love you, Michael, Tyler, and Landon Jolly. As Rotier grounds the ball to Chavis at third, who makes the throw over to second to get Comby. They try for the double play, but Rotier beats out that throw. So there's 2 outs now. And Rotier at first. And Jonah Purdue now set to hit. And we got a shout out to Bradley Ferguson from Texarkana from your cousins DJ, PJ, Aubrey, and Landon Bradley. Again, more shouts for you. And Purdue fouling pitches off, and there goes the camera once again. We're going to need to find something better to fix that, guys. We got someone trying to fix it currently. I'm going to keep you all updated. And it's pretty tricky to hold up. It's just a bungee cord. I'm having trouble today getting it to stay. Yesterday I didn't have a whole lot of issues. As Purdue hits a ground ball over to right at second, who makes a play to Paleoc. So 4-3, Purdue is retired, and we will go to the bottom of the second. Arkansas held scoreless again. They do get 1 hit. And we will go to South Carolina when we come back. I'm going to fix the camera once again for y'all. Welcome back, Michael Naufir, as we begin the bottom of the second inning with a base hit from Kendall Wright into right center field. He's charging to second. He's going to go to third. He's trying for a triple to lead off the inning. The throw in is not in time. He stands up on the third base bag. And South Carolina picks off right where they left off. Kendall Wright, a nice piece of hitting there, lacing a single to right center field and racing to third for a triple to lead off the inning. And that'll bring Will Green up. And he's going to try to drive in right. And Green hits a ground ball too short. That goes between the legs of Clement over there. And Green reaches first while Wright scores. And it is now 8-0 in favor of South Carolina. And that will bring Braden Dunlap to the plate. He is 1 for 1 today. Also scored a run, part of that 7-run explosion in the first inning. And he hits a ball to left center field that's caught by R.J. Wade out there for out number 1. Nice play by him. And Green will stay at first. So 1 gone here. And Ethan Paleoc at the plate. Paleoc hits a shallow fly ball to the third baseman. That would be Kason Schilling, who tries to get Green over at first. But Green has to slide safely back in. He thought he was going to tag up there on the catch by Schilling. So there's 2 gone now when all is said and done there. And it is now Cooper Chavis at the plate. And he takes the first pitch. Chavis also 1 for 1 today, scored a run. Looking to extend the inning with Will Green over at first. And Chavis, the line drive to left center field. That's going to be scooped up by Wade out there to keep it from rolling to the fence. And his throw to Schilling gets past him. And Green able to get to third. Chavis goes to second. So it's going to be a single for Chavis. And then on the throw, advances to second. And Will Green motors to third, giving Carson Lloyd, who's now at the plate, a golden RBI opportunity. Lloyd is looking for his first base hit of the day, and it would be at an opportune time if he can do so here as he grounds the ball too short where Clement gobbles it up, makes a throw across the diamond to Comby at first, and retires Lloyd. So that ends the inning. South Carolina adds a run to their lead, but good job from Arkansas to limit the damage there as the boys in blue from South Carolina were threatening to add more. And we will go to the top of the third inning, and for once we had an inning without any camera difficulties. We'll take it. So when we come back, Arkansas will be duo with Ethan Allen, Isaiah Hamilton, and Bradley Ferguson set to hit. And a reminder, this is from JockJive Sports presentation. And coming this fall to JockJive.com, SWAC football, soccer, and volleyball, Tuskegee football, ACCC game of the week, Great American Rivalries, HBCU football, Navarre and Baker High School football, Georgia Military College football, Gulf, South Conference soccer, and more. Check us out often. We are JockJive Sports. And reminder, I'm Michael Knauff. I'll be here on Field 1 all day. This is Game 1 of the winner's bracket. And we have some shout-outs to get to. Midland, home of the 5-time World Series champs. Let's make it 6. Team South Carolina from Coach Lee and Christie. Thank you, guys. South Carolina being well represented in my text messages right now. Go Lando, go South Carolina, go Kendall, go South Carolina. Do it like we did in 2016. Guessing they won then as well, as Ethan Allen now at the plate. Fouls one off the left side. Great job, Kendall Wright from Grana and Pawpaw in Gastonia. Way to go, Midland boys. The town of Pine Ridge is so proud of your hard work and determination. Bring that championship win to Pine Ridge. And if they keep playing like this, they might as well do it. They've been looking good so far in this tournament. And good luck to Will, Landon, Carson Gage, and the rest of the Team South Carolina from Coach Travis. As Allen, once again, hits a foul ball to the left side. Good luck, Bradley from Aunt Joe. More Bradley Ferguson shout-outs. Let's go, Landon from Logan and Chance. Win like we did in 2016. Thank you all. Those shout-outs as Allen hits a high pop fly that lands foul just right of the home plate dirt area. And along a bat from him, he's fighting here. As the skies to the east get darker, the west not looking as bad, but still turning gray in color. But nothing impeding this game as Allen once again hits a foul ball, this time to the left side. And we'll continue this at bat. The wind has shifted directions, however, moving from left to right now out of the southeast. And Allen getting ready. Taking his time in the box. Taps the plate a few times and gets ready to hack away from Coach West's pitch. And he swings and misses there. And he'll continue his at bat. And this will be the last pitch if Allen does not make contact with it. And he hits a shallow pop fly to the right side of the infield that is caught by the pitcher. That will be Lloyd. Carson Lloyd makes the first out of the inning. And that'll bring it by Isaiah Hamilton for the first time today, the left fielder. One thing I noticed about him is he's the only player on the team that has his first name on the back of his uniform. Instead of saying Hamilton, it says Isaiah on it above the number 17 that he wears. As he has that yellow and gray bat on his shoulder, swings and hits a foul ball to the right side, and a nice over-the-shoulder catch from Ethan Paleoc over there at first. He's been sensational over there at the first base bag all tournament long. Made a couple of nice plays there yesterday. In one inning, he recorded all 3 outs, I remember. And then this time, Willie Mazing it over there for out number 2. For you older folks listening, you might know who Willie Mays is. Some of the younger generation, hopefully they remember who he is. He was a heck of a player back with the Giants in the 50s and 60s. As the Arkansas boys give me a baseball as a little souvenir. They want my autograph? Oh, they said no. Wow, I'm hurt right now. As Bradley Ferguson strikes out to end the inning. And we will go to the bottom of the third. South Carolina once again holds Arkansas scoreless and without a hit in this frame. And it is 8-0 still. And when we come back, we will get to the bottom of the third inning and take a quick break. Remember, JockJive Sports, Michael Nauf here with you all day long. And we are back here with South Carolina at the plate, and Brody Johnson taking his second at-bat of the game as the wind starts to pick up a little bit here from the southeast. Winds are getting a little more intense as Johnson hits a fly ball to left field where Hamilton will get under it and make the catch. Nice play by him out there for out number 1. And the wind is picking up a little bit here. It's starting to blow some stuff around. Might have a thunderstorm looming. And the wind is definitely picking up now. Some of the flags are starting to bend a little bit more over behind the outfield here. We got a couple shout-outs here. Shout out to Midland catcher number 2, Brody Johnson. Go Midland, go South Carolina. John and Graham, love you. Great job, JockJive. Thank you for that. Go Kendall, number 7 from Aunt Toya. Big hit Bradley from Mimi, Papa, and Keegan. As Landon Jolly is at the plate at the moment. And he grounds one up the middle to Clement, who makes a throw over wide of Comby. And Jolly's going to race towards second and be in there safely. And that will go down as an error, but nonetheless, Jolly is at second. Way to go, South Carolina. Love you, Michael and Landon from Mama and Nana. Thank you for that. Go Gage Boyer, number 11, and all the Midland teams. Awesome job, South Carolina. Proud. Thank you for that. And now it is Alan Moore at the plate, who takes first pitch outside. And it rolls behind into the cage here. And Moore slaps a hard ground ball to Clement at short, who scoops it up. Makes the throw across the diamond. Not in time. Moore is saved. Excuse me there. Moore is safe. Jolly goes to third. And that will go down as an infield hit. So an RBI opportunity here for Leighton Haygood with one out here in the bottom of the third inning. As that ball bounces off the plate. And the wind blowing consistently from left to right here. As there's some pretty dark clouds behind us here to the southeast. As Haygood grounds one back to the pitcher, Rotier, who makes a throw over the first for the out. Jolly comes home and scores, so it's 9-0 now. But with 2 outs. And Rotier made a nice play to his right and whipped around, made the throw to get to get Haygood. And James Willis will now get his crack for the second time at the plate. He has a runner in scoring position. That is Alan Moore over there at second, who advanced on that ground ball from Haygood. And the pitch from Michael Tyler is in. Willis does not swing. Willis getting ready. Swings and misses at that pitch there. And this will be his last one if he does not make contact. Coming up. Remind 2 outs here. And a reminder coming up after this game will be Louisiana and Texas in the winner's bracket, as Willis hits a line drive to right field that's cut off out there by the Arkansas right fielder and prevent Moore from coming home. So runners are on the corners now after that base hit from Willis. And that'll bring Gage Boyer to the plate. Now, I was saying Louisiana, Texas following this game at 4 p.m. Scheduled start. We'll see how late this game goes. Louisiana won Pool 3, defeating Arkansas yesterday in one of those games. And then Texas, the runner-up in Pool 1, as they had to defeat Florida in the final game on this field yesterday to move on to the winner's side of the bracket. And following that will be the Constellation Championship here between Georgia and Mississippi at 5:30. Assuming that these games don't run late and that we don't have any weather that slows us down, which right now looks like a possibility. Is this, like I said, to the east, it's looking pretty ominous right now. No rain, lightning, or thunder yet, knock on wood, that I've heard or seen. As Boyer hits a shallow pop fly to Schilling at third. and ends the inning. South Carolina pushes another run across. Makes it 9-0 as we go to the top of the fourth. Arkansas looking to claw their way back here. And we're going to get to a couple more shout-outs. I would like to give a shout-out to Kason Schilling from Nana, Pawpaw, and T from Texas. Thank you for that. Go Landon Jolly, Aunt Jessie, Uncle Dalton, Alexi, and Colton love you. We are so proud of you, Jonah Purdue, Nana, and Poppy, watching from Texarkana, Arkansas. Watching from South Carolina, and storms headed your way. Thanks for that. Definitely looks like it from here. Hopefully we can get this game in before the rain gets here, so we're not in a delay and the fields don't get too sloppy. And win like me and Logan did Landon from Chance. Logan and Chance, or Landon. Thank you for that over there. As we're getting ready to begin the top of the fourth inning, a reminder to follow JockJive on Twitter and Facebook. On Twitter, we're at JockJive, and on Facebook, simply put JockJive Sports in the search engine. We give you scores, schedules, game highlights, event updates, and more. Twitter and Facebook, a great way to keep up with JockJive Sports. As Gavin Mudford grounds out to Paleoc at first for the inning's first out. He makes the unassisted play over at first. Paleoc continuing to eat things up over there at the first base bag. He's in a steel trap on the right side of the diamond all tournament long, and that brings Zach Sells to the plate. The number 12 hitter for Arkansas. And he puts a barrel on a bat and grounds one back to the pitcher on the mound. That is Leighton Haygood, who rifles a throw over to Paleoc at first to retire Sells. And put 2 outs up on the scoreboard. Evan Moody now getting his second turn at the plate. He grounded out to short in the first inning. And we'll be looking to get things going for Arkansas with 2 outs here. This is game 1 of the winner's bracket here on Field 1 between Arkansas and South Carolina. South Carolina leading 9-0 at the moment. The winner would get a while off as Moody grounds a ball to short. Where nice plays by Braden Dunlap, who fires across the diamond to Paleoc. Gets Moody and ends the inning. So Arkansas, that offense that we saw yesterday being halted by the South Carolina defense, they've been held to 1 hit this entire game. And if South Carolina scores 1 more run in this inning, the mercy rule would go into effect and end the ball game. So Arkansas needs to keep South Carolina off the scoreboard if they want to continue in this one. And so, if this result holds true, South Carolina would then advance to Game 7 tonight at 8:30 p.m. on Field 2. They would take on the winner of North Carolina, Texas. And Arkansas would fall to the loser's bracket and play in Game 5, which will be here on Field 1 at 7 p.m. And they will take on the loser of North Carolina, Tennessee. But plenty of baseball still left to play. If Arkansas can keep South Carolina off the board in this portion of the inning, we will continue. But if not, South Carolina will win for the 3rd straight time in this tournament. And they will be led off by Kendall Wright, his 3rd at-bat of the game already. He is 2 for 2 with a double and a triple, scored 2 runs, and he lost a ball into right field that lands just outside fair territory past the right field chalk, and he will come back and get another swing. And despite the clouds rolling in, making the skies look ominous, it's definitely cooled things down as Wright slaps a line drive into right field that's cut off by the Arkansas right fielder. That, I believe, is Bradley Ferguson. But Wright tried making it a double and is tagged out trying to extend it. So that's going to go down as a single and then out on trying to advance. Good effort by Wright there, trying to go for a second double of the game, but Arkansas able to stop him as Will Green now will step to the batter's box. The righty is 1 for 2 today. Single in the first, scored, and then reached on an error in the second. And the pitcher, Michael Tyler, is once again low. As despite these low-lying dark clouds, still no rain, thunder, or lightning to speak of. Hopefully it stays that way and we can continue playing as the wind consistently whirling from left to right as Green hits a line drive in the 5-6 hole. Isaiah Hamilton cuts it off out there. And Will Green is now 2 for 3 and puts a runner on for South Carolina here in the bottom of the 4th inning. He represents essentially the winning run, is that if he were to end up coming around touch plate, it would be 10-0, and mercy rule would go into effect. And Braden Dunlap will try to drive him in. He is 1 for 2 on the day, singled and scored in the first, and then flew out to center field in the 2nd inning. Dunlap, the left-handed batter, awaits a pitch from Tyler and smacks a line drive into right center field. That goes between the legs of the right center fielder. It rolls to the fence. Green is charging for third. He's going to be sent home. He rounds the third base bag to throw to the plate to Rotier. Is in time, not in time. Green collides with Rotier at the plate. He is thrown out as he mowed down Rotier. That was a pretty brutal collision. Dunlap follows him around all the bags. Touched home plate. The home plate umpire is going to send Dunlap back to third as Rotier did not have a chance to get back to his feet and make the play on Dunlap. So that's 2 outs now as Will Green trucked Jackson Rotier. Rotier is okay, though. He's up in the mound. No problem at all. Shaked it off like a champ. It didn't even faze him. And Dunlap is back at third. That goes down as a single. And then advancing to third on the throws. And Ethan Paleoc will now have a chance to drive him in. That was a brutal collision at the plate, though. Good job by home plate umpire here to know that that is interference. And call Green out at the plate, as Rotier was not blocking the path to the base. As Paleoc hits the fly ball to left center field, that's caught by R.J. Wade out there to end the inning, and Arkansas stays alive. South Carolina strands a runner on third. And it's still 9-0 as we go to the top of the 5th inning. And we're going to take a quick timeout here real quick. And we'll be back with 5th inning action. 9-0 South Carolina leads. And we're back here with Kason Schilling at the plate. Fouls him off the left side here. He is 0 for 1 today. And we got a few more shout-outs to get to. As Schilling swings and misses. Go, Cousin Will and my brother Lando. Let's go. Let's get this one from Chance. South Carolina faithful. Proud of you, Alan Moore. Go South Carolina from Mr. Steve and Mrs. Vicky watching from Lexington, South Carolina. Thank you, guys. as Schilling pops one up to the left side and foul. The other one, way to go, South Carolina. I love you boys from Miss LaDonna. And go South Carolina, go Alan Moore. Thank you guys. Continue to send in those shout-outs. They're much appreciated. I love reading them out here on the air. And whenever I tell your sons or nephews that they're getting these shout-outs, their faces beam with joy, and they love it. As Schilling hits a ball into left center field where the catch is made by the South Carolina left center fielder. Landon Jolly slides in to make that play. Nice job by him out there. And there is one gone here in the fifth. And R.J. Wade due up. Arkansas still only one hit in the entire game, and that belongs to Nathan Comby with his single in the second inning. But other than that, Arkansas has been held off the base pass by this South Carolina defense. As Wade watched that pitch go in the dirt, didn't like that there. The wind is calming down ever so slightly. Still a breeze going on. The clouds have remained about the same. Might be raining off to our east. Can't quite tell, though, as Wade hits a high pop fly to the left side of the infield, where that's caught by Braden Dunlap at short for out number 2 here in the fifth. And that'll bring up Gage Clement, the Arkansas shortstop. He is 0 for 1 with a fly out to center field back in the second inning. And he gets a hold of that one and going to the shallow infield where Dunlap charges it, makes a throw to first. The Paleoc, nice job there charging up that one from Dunlap. Scoops it up, fires across, and the inning is over. So once again, 1-2-3 for the South Carolina defense. And they will once again try to end this ball game in the bottom of the frame. Again, one more run would end it. Arkansas was able to hold them off the scoreboard in the last inning. Can they do it again? We'll find out. And don't forget to subscribe to the JockJive YouTube channel. We stream all Dixie Youth Baseball, most youth sports, and high school football in the fall to our YouTube channel. And you'll want to know first what games are coming your way. And JockJive Sports Production works small events and large, from T-ball to the Toyota Center, youth sports to collegiate, audio only to a full-scale production for ESPN. We do it all. To find out how we can cover your team or event, email info@jockjive.com. And for South Carolina, due up, it's the heart of their order with Cooper Chavis, Carson Lloyd, and Brody Johnson. Guaranteed at-bats here in the bottom of the fifth inning. South Carolina scored 7 runs in the bottom of the first to set the tone for the game, and then has scored 1 run in the second, another in the third, and then almost had the winning run in the fourth, but an interference call at the plate. We had a collision between Jackson Rotier and I believe it was Will Green. Took a run off the scoreboard as Cooper Chavis hits a single to center field that gets past the Arkansas center field. Chavis goes to second, slides in safely, and a runner in scoring position just like that for South Carolina. And that is Chavis' third base hit of the game. He is perfect on the day from the plate, 3 for 3. And that is South Carolina's 16th hit of the ballgame. They are hitting well, as Carson Lloyd will try to drive in Chavis. He's looking for his first base hit of the day, 0 for 2. And he gets a hold of that one, grounds it to Clement as short. He makes a throw across the diamond, retires Lloyd at first, and Chavis, on the throw, wisely advances to third, slides in safely there. Good patience from him, knowing the situation there. And he is now 60 feet closer to scoring. And Brody Johnson will not have a chance to end this ball game. Johnson is 0 for 2 on the day, reached on an error back in the first and flew out to left field in the third. As the wind is now begins to pick up, blowing more directly from the east. And Coach Lewis West coaching up his team, telling them that any play at home must be a tag on Chavis. It's not a force out. As Johnson awaits a pitch from his coach, Michael Tyler. And he takes the first pitch. And South Carolina getting rowdy in their dugout. They want this thing to be over. They want to pick up their third straight win of this tournament. As Johnson rips one into the outfield. Chavis taps home plate. Ball game over. 10-0 South Carolina wins. Johnson with his first hit of the game is an RBI single. And South Carolina remains perfect in this one and will advance to tonight's game at 8:30. They will await the winner of North Carolina, Tennessee. Arkansas falls to the loser's bracket. They will face the loser of North Carolina, Tennessee. And just as this game ends, the rain begins to pound down here. And that game is at 7 p.m. I will have that here on Field 1. So scheduled to come up is Louisiana and Texas at 4. This game ended pretty quickly, so they have some time to spare here. But once again, South Carolina defeats Arkansas 10-0. South Carolina moves on in the winner's bracket. Arkansas falls to the loser's portion of this day. And reminder, following this one at 4 p.m., Louisiana, Texas, here on Field 1. I will have that game for y'all. So that's going to do it for us here in this portion of the broadcast. I'm Michael now for JockJive Sports. We'll be back in a little bit to bring you Louisiana, Texas. Thank y'all.